got a special guest again today, and I did a poll on the Instagram, and nobody was able to guess. But it is Pow Boom Pop once again. What is going on, buddy?
What's up, dude? How are you doing?
Good, man. How about you?
Doing good.
Doing good. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. That's what's up. Well, I'll let you take it
I
from
was like,
here. So,
I was thinking I should have plugged in my other headset to this device too. I didn't think of that one last step, but that's okay. We'll
yeah.
just roll with the punches.
We're just rolling with it, man. Oh well. It is what it is now. Oh
All
man.
right, so yeah, this is my art. I do like t-shirt designs and stuff. This is like a t-shirt design. This is like some stuff I did for a what's it called, a furry or whatever. So that was
Okay.
pretty fun.
Okay.
This is some signature art that I did. This is like the effect that I put on it, and then without the effect. And then this is like a piece that I was just doing for fun, and
Okay.
some just fun pieces and stuff. I did this piece for a sticker
Cards
company,
suck.
Rochester Sticker Club. So, but yeah,
Nice.
that's some of my art,
Yeah, I know we were trying to
and I do.
we were trying to do that last time.
Yeah, I do. I specialize in edits, so this is some of the grime edits and stuff that I do. I do like drippy stuff. I started out doing grime edits by doing Facebook groups, and a lot of people sent photos, and I started editing on my iPad. So then that's what kind of got me started and all that. So
Heck yeah, dude. That's awesome.
yeah, so some random edits and sticker designs. This was a sticker too. So
Nice. What I like is
this is
it's
a
very different.
design.
You know, you can do multiple different things. That's what I
Yeah, and I
like.
also do dog. I illustrate dogs.
Oh hell yeah. Hey man, everybody's loved dogs, dude. I mean, that's a good market right there. That's awesome.
this is this
Tiger
is
King.
like they're called Bitmoji or emotes for Twitch or whatever for my cousin's
Oh,
Twitch.
okay. Okay. I was wondering. I was
Yeah,
like,
so every time someone sends this or whatever, it shows up on his thing or whatever. I don't know.
okay.
This is like a t-shirt design I did. I'm gonna be working with this guy again. We're doing a convertible. Uh, can't remember, but it's gonna have the flamingos with cowboy hats next, so that's gonna be fun.
Okay,
But
okay.
this is like a scout. I think it was called a scout, so it's a little
Yeah,
red
Little
scout.
Red
It's called.
Scout. Huh, I didn't see that one
I also
before.
do characters. Yeah, I also do characters for people if they like want profile pictures or whatever, and
Hell yeah.
customized characters. This is like a group photo of a band.
Nice.
This is a this was a mock up, and then this was the actual bus label. So
Oh,
it's
cool.
funny because I went to Branson. I went to a hot sauce place, and I was like, they didn't have this particular kind of hot sauce. So I was like, dude, you need to get into that store.
Right?
So trying to get him in that store.
There you
I was
go.
trying to practice doing tattoo designs with this piece, and yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's
just a
awesome,
bunch of
dude.
stuff. I think I drew my grandpa. This was the original photo of my grandpa.
Oh,
He's
nice.
like, "Here, I want you to
That's
draw me." It took him a couple photos to get to that result, and then that one.
it's pretty
So
good,
yeah,
man. That's pretty good.
that's about it. I'll switch over to the other thing.
Perfect. Sounds good, my man. Sounds good.
Whoops,
Well, I'm glad you're able to
switch
share
on the
your art
run.
this time, unlike the first episode.
Yeah, we'll just keep improving if we keep doing this.
Hey, man. That's all this is about, man.
Maybe
I
next time
mean,
we'll have a microphone and a better camera and stuff. But
yeah. I mean, hopefully my
hello.
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, sorry about that. Just a
Oh,
little bit of delay, but we got it.
yeah, that sounded really staticky, and I don't know. I don't know what happened right there, dude.
Am I sideways again, or
No, you look good. You look good.
All right, good.
I might just
So,
have to edit that
other
part
than
out.
that other thing, kind of a smooth transition, but not really.
Kinda. I think I'm just gonna edit that part out, and I think we'll be good. Um, if not, we can always try another one down the road. It is what it is, but I'll try and edit it out. I should be able to. It was literally like a minute, so I should be
Right.
able to chop it and then pick it back up to where you just started again.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll have to learn how to transition it right because I not always good with like editing, but I guess learning opportunity. We'll figure it out together.
Sounds good, man.
But yeah, dude, freaking, what was I gonna say? No, I like the art, and I hope everybody likes your art as well. And now that you've able to show it on here, I think that's really dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was talking with you about possibly another logo for my podcast, so we'll talk more about that later. But I wanted to bring that up because um,
Yeah.
I got the couple logos from you, and I kind of wanted to try something a little different, see what else we could do. I think that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Heck,
Anytime.
dope. Heck yeah. Well, I'm trying to think. What should we talk about, man?
I don't know. I recently went on a trip to Branson, so I
that's a
don't know if
perfect. That's a
if
perfect
you
thing
guys
to
want to
talk
hear
about.
about that.
I mean, why not?
um,
We're just doing
the
it, man.
the funnest part about Branson, I actually went to a magic show. So like, I was like, we saw this big billboard on the way into Branson. It said Reza. I think it was called Reza or Reza or whatever. They kept saying Reza. I think
Razor.
Reza, the illusionist.
Okay, okay.
And so I was like, oh man, I really want to go to that. And so I looked at tickets online, and it was like, oh, we're not. They don't have anything till Friday. And so like I was like, what the heck? And like somehow we got in before because we had to leave on Friday, or like we were planning on leaving on Friday. Anyway, long story short, we basically got tickets for it, and I guess they had an available night, so we got
Oh,
like buy one get one tickets or whatever. We got a really good deal on it and stuff, and then um yeah, I ended up going up on stage, and
yep, yep.
so the guy handed me some chains, and he had this other guy, and he's like, hey, get in this box right here, and you're gonna chain yourself and you get into the box. I'm like, no way, I'm not doing that. And
I
he was
wouldn't
kind of
either.
joking.
I wouldn't either.
And yeah, so I was like, hey, can I put the chains on? I wasn't wearing this chain at the time, but I was like, can I put the chains around my neck? And he's like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man. He's like, two chains. And it was pretty funny. So then I helped him chain his hands together, and then I was like holding on to the chain. It was actually pretty loose. Like I wanted to like pull on it, but there was
Right.
like it was very like structured, where like the assistant was helping me and telling me what to do,
Oh,
but they're really quiet and stuff, so it's kind of funny. But yeah, but that that being said, like I thought that the other person that was up on stage, like it was rigged or something, but they're actually pulling people from the audience,
oh, damn.
having them help them do their magic show. So that was really cool.
That's pretty
So
dope. That's pretty dope.
yeah, and then the next night we went to a comedy show, and then my mom went up on stage, and then
That
she had her
I
own like
saw that.
talk show.
I saw that.
Yeah, I sent that to you. That was funny.
That was awesome. I was
So
like, dang, look at her go.
yeah, it was funny. She was pretty funny. So he was like talking about his book, and then she like pulled the book out of his hand, and then she's like, "No, we're not talking about that." And I was like, "Oh no."
Oh my
He's like,
god.
"Who's the next runner up?" So yeah, it was funny. Yeah, we stayed at a really nice hotel. It was a nice getaway, and like I kind of
Nice.
learned a lot of patience and understanding of my family and my dad and my mom, and trying to
Right.
learn better tactics of communication and patience. And so I was just kind of learning that along the trip,
Hey man, that's important.
and gratitude. This one guy was talking about gratitude, and I'm like, yeah, I have to be grateful for the small things like that. I can't complain about some certain things that don't go my way or whatever, and I'm just grateful for the fact that I get to go and do stuff like that, you know. So
Yeah, absolutely.
so my family supporting me and doing all that, you know.
Yeah, dude.
So
That's what it's all about for sure.
yeah.
Well, I'm glad you
What's
had a
the
good trip.
Yeah, what's the best trip that you've ever been on? Like,
Ooh,
where's the best vacation you've ever been on?
it's a good question. I haven't really, I guess, had the luxury of like traveling a lot. I mean, I'm trying to think the best trip. Probably when I was really young. I was probably like 13 or something, and
Yeah.
my best friend he had a family trip that he was going on, and his parents were like, "Hey, invite one of your best friends." And he had two best friends technically at the time. It was another guy and then me, and he actually picked me, which I was very happy and shocked because he was closer with this other guy, but we were becoming best friends. So he picked me to go on this family trip with him, and like I already met his parents. I'd already been to his house and hung out with him, multiple times. So it wasn't like weird or anything. But we hung out, and dude, it was in Vegas. It was really fun.
Oh, there you go.
We it was the first time I've ever been in Vegas. Actually, pretty much, I guess I'll count the only time I went to Vegas this year in the beginning of the year, only because I was traveling through going to Arizona. So I stopped in Vegas, but
Hmm.
I wasn't there very long. But we stayed at a hotel. I forgot the name of it, but it had like a whole bunch of like roller coasters and rides in it. It's really fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it had like pools, hot tubs, all that stuff. But I'd
Yeah, that's
say
super awesome.
that was probably my best experience, like best vacation that I can remember. I mean, my vacation this year was pretty fun. I went to Arizona in the beginning of the year. That was fun. Just kind of relaxing. Got to go somewhere I never went. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, I guess that's the best I can answer that question.
So yeah, what did you guys do then in Vegas?
What
Like,
did
what
we
was
do?
the like?
So,
Yeah, did you do like events and stuff or?
not that I can remember. We walked around like town a lot, and we kind of like, saw what food they had. We went to some shops and bought some stuff.
Nice.
We took advantage of the hotel that had a lot of rides. We went on so many rides, dude. Oh my god.
Right.
There's
Yeah.
this one that like it's like what is it called? It just spins around like crazy, and it goes sideways, upside down, and you just spin it around like crazy. And
Nice.
I don't know what it was called. It's been so long, but it was a really fun, crazy experience. We went swimming a lot too. Um, that's pretty much it.
That's
Cause
always
there was a
fun.
casino there too, but because we were too young, obviously couldn't go in there.
Right.
His parents were in there most of the time.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I was gonna say that
yeah.
their parents probably. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was a good time. Fun experiences. I wish I could go to Vegas again and do that, but um, just kind of going as it goes, I guess. Like I'll probably go on vacation sometime next year and plan something out. Maybe try something different. You know, I think a vacation a year is definitely needed for like everybody, and just kind of like experiencing different places.
Right.
So yeah. What about you? What can you recall like your, I guess, favorite experience going on vacation?
Um, oh man, I feel like Branson kind of topped like the other
Okay.
vacations we had because like I normally say, well, I'll still say to this day probably Florida is my favorite place to go. Like, because
Nice.
we've been to Disney World and like we'd go to like outlet shops and like we went to the ocean, so I guess you can't really top that.
That's fair.
Branson was kind of up there. I think it's second place with
Okay.
Florida, but yeah, I don't know. I'm a big fan of the ocean. I'm a big fan of that, and then like I went to Florida a few times and I got to see my buddy and we went to the ocean and there's just like I don't know, like the food down south is way better and like just everything. So
That's
the
dope.
weather and then like the just the entertainment and everything, is just fantastic. So
I'll have to try it
and like
for sure and go to down south or whatever you were saying. I'll have to do that.
yeah, yeah, like Branson and then Florida and then passing through Florida, like a lot of places that we ate at and were nice, so
Heck yeah, dude. I've always wanted
there's a
to go to Florida too.
yeah, there's a big gas station called Buc-ee's that we went to, and everyone hypes it up, but it's not that great. But
Eh,
I think I was just really tired because me and my brother drove like 22 hours or something like that, something ridiculous.
that's
And like
crazy, bro. What
I
the
felt like
heck?
I felt like my knees were going numb and I felt my legs were gonna fall off. And we'd stop at Buc-ee's and like we stopped at a couple other gas stations and stuff and like honestly, we didn't stop a lot, but like I was just like I was so like lethargic and like just out of it. So
Oh yeah. I
I don't
wouldn't.
know.
I don't think I'd do good driving tons of places, barely getting sleep. Being
Yeah.
constantly on the move. Like, you just get tired, man. You just get tired, and like it kind of ruins the vibe.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of like stopping and smelling the roses on vacation. I
Okay.
don't know if that makes me like an old dude or what it is, but
No.
like I
No.
like enjoying and sightseeing and like I like stopping and eating at places and just enjoying the journey. Everyone's always like, let's get to our destination, but I like the journey. I like enjoying the experience and like stopping and trying different places and so
That's not a bad thing at
that's
all,
kind of
man.
my vibe.
I gotta
But
take advantage of that next time I go, cause like I was kind of that same way. Not gonna lie, like I'd be like, oh, let's enjoy it once we get there, and it's like, well, you can also have fun like on the way there,
on the way there, yeah.
experiencing like what there is, like places and things that you haven't done or you don't do often, and it's like I always take it for granted. Like you gotta really take things into consideration, like not just vacation, but like life in general, man. Like there's so many things
Yeah.
that like we all take for granted, and it's like a perfect opportunity for me to start to do better. Like not take it for granted and actually like do it and like I guess just focus on things that like maybe I don't focus much on.
Yeah, and I think like if you can plan it out, if you have like an extended week where you're like, I'm gonna take a week off, but then like have an extra 2 to 4 days to just travel to, like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think that was one of our advantages of when we went to Branson is that we weren't there. We were there for like a week, but then like we had a couple days to travel too. So,
That's what's up. There you go.
but yeah, and then I think when we went to Florida, me and my brother, he had to get back for work or something, and then or whatever it was, or his wife and his family and all that. So it was different, but
Right.
I definitely want to be a nomad one day where I work remotely, so I want to definitely travel more and just like kind of enjoy the scenery and life and just take it all in.
Hey man, honestly, that's not a bad way to live. I wish I could travel more too and just kind of see what's out there. It's funny. I was just talking to some people recently about this, and the reason why I want to get out there and travel is not just to like travel, but like I want to see that special place that I want to like live. You know what I mean? Like I haven't
Mhm.
felt that like feeling, that you get like when you really like a place. I haven't had that, and I don't know if it's just like a weird thing or not, but like I personally like not a big fan of like where I've lived the last couple of years, and so I kind of want to like change it up and explore and just kind of like see what's out there, see if I can find a cool like town or city that like I vibe with completely. I think it's like important.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and then at the same time, sometimes I feel like being around your family and the place that you are is where you're meant to be. And then if you
Right.
can if you can travel, then like that's an advantage of being able to experience more things. But I don't know, like honestly, and I'm there with you, like I don't really like where I live because it snows so much here now, and
Right.
now I'm experiencing snow again and literally just started snowing today. And like I'm like
Oh
it's so
man.
nice here when it's summer and like there's so many places to hike and experience, but then like yeah, once the snow hits it's just kind of like miserable. And then like we live in like this back alley road, and then it's crazy because they're doing construction, there's snow, and like I'm like, oh man, like I'm just trying to be grateful for what I got, but like
Yeah.
man, it's hard sometimes.
It is,
So
man. It is. I feel you. Yeah, where I currently live, I don't prefer it over where like I guess I used to live, but it is what it is. You know, I'm making do with it. I'm trying to make the best out of a situation, and so kind of just been I guess looking around, seeing what there is, you know, seeing where I
right,
could go in the future, you know. So it all
I
takes
feel that.
time. It all takes time.
Yeah, I'm super surprised. My friend, he's moving from Portland, which a lot of people want to go to Portland because it's so beautiful out there,
It's
and then
nice.
like all that stuff, and then he was just like, yeah, I want to move back to Minnesota again. He's moving up here, and like, I'm like, I don't know, man. Like I don't know if there's any perfect place because I've
Nah.
even people that I know that live in Florida that like I think is so great, they say it's too hot, or they there's
Yeah.
there's hurricanes, or there's not hurricanes, but yeah, hurricanes, I don't know, but
Um, I think it's hurricanes.
yeah,
Maybe
hurricanes.
something
And
like that. I feel you.
anyway,
Maybe yeah. Maybe the whole point is there is no perfect spot. Maybe like you just have to make the best out of where you are. Maybe that's the whole thing. You know.
yeah, that
Maybe we
is the whole
overthink
thing.
it. Like we just
That
overthink it.
is, I think, but yeah, I mean, like we can't. Not everyone can travel. Not everyone can
Yeah.
do everything. I think it's just making the best out of your situation, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's important to do that with not just like where you live, but probably like your whole life, you know? Make the best out of like I guess what you have, what you can do, what you do, and like experiences, you know, just like who you're around, um, you know, what you choose to do, what you don't choose to do, you know. It's like you got that choice every single day. You can do different things every single day. You know, you can make those
Yeah.
habits every day. Like and then you can make the bad ones and it's just like there's so much. There's so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I've been trying
Yeah.
to better like I guess my health in multiple ways, not just like eating and drinking better, but just like exercising too. Like kind
Yeah,
of
you
goes
said
into
you've been
that.
going to the gym and stuff, so that's good.
I have been, but I haven't seen the results I want. I've had a couple of people say that they can see it, but like I mean, it is coming from like dude, I was so skinny. Apparently, I was like people were concerned that I was like almost anorexic. Apparently, and I didn't think so. But apparently, they've like you've come a long way. Like you've definitely put on some weight and like gained muscle, and you look healthier, and you don't look so like a twig anymore. And I'm like, well, thanks, but you know, I think it's been a struggle for me because I can't fully see it like other people. And so me going on this fitness journey since like the beginning of the year, like there's been progress, but I feel like it's been very slow and just not where I want to
Yeah, I
be.
feel that.
And then there's days that I don't do what I'm supposed to be doing. Like I'll skip my protein shakes. I'll
Right.
cheat and like have a little bit of candy or like maybe a soda here and there. I still drink alcohol, you know. I like to drink every now and then.
Right.
So there's some things I shouldn't be doing while working out, but like I like to, and so that might be messing up the progress. I don't know.
Yeah, I think one thing that I was like kind of telling my friend or whatever, and what worked for me, and like I'm not trying to provide like unsolicited advice or anything, but
Oh, you're
like
you're good, dude.
anyway, like I think the act of doing something and like repetition, and then like building a habit and a routine out of something, I think is the first step.
Oh yeah,
And then like you're eventually gonna build better habits around that kind of formulate, and then just expand from there. But like I think
yeah.
that's you're on the right step. I think just
I'm
doing
trying.
the thing.
It's hard, bro. It's
And
hard.
then,
There's so many days where I sit in my house or like I'm getting off work and I'm like, I don't want to go to the damn gym. I just want to go home after working and I just want to lay there and be lazy and just chill on my phone or play video games or something. But it's like, you know, I'm making a priority. I'm prioritizing lifting weights over playing video games or like being lazy. And it's like, is it better that I'm being productive in that way because I'm not letting myself be lazy? But it's also like there's some days where, there's been like occasional days where like I'll take a random day off in the week and I'm just like I'm not working out, which is like my break day. And then I'm like
Mhm.
super lazy and like sometimes on that break day I'll like have, some cheat like whatever, maybe sweets or sugars or whatever. And it's like, everything in moderation, right? But it's just like
Right.
it makes me feel so guilty like I'm going to fuck it up like after one day, you know? It's a hard
Yeah, isn't that
mentality.
something?
It's hard.
Yeah, isn't that something? I was like, I feel you on that because like after
Yeah.
Branson, like I came home and I took a few days off and I just slept a lot and like I
Yeah.
was just like my body was just crashing and it told me that I had to sleep and like I didn't know what else to do. And then I had some projects kind of, but then they're kind of like I was waiting on some stuff and like I was waiting to hear back from people and so it kind of worked out, but then like I felt so guilty for not doing anything, and it's just
Right.
weird that like we feel so guilty for not accomplishing something,
I
not doing
know.
something
I know.
adequate way, and then we compare ourselves to like whatever people are being successful, but then we don't really see like a lot of like reality of what people really are, and like I think
Mhm.
we all have to balance out our life with rest and productivity and stuff and
Yeah.
I think I say like the three R's is like uh rest, recalibration, and respect or something when I'm
Hmm.
feeling like when
I
I'm
like that.
feeling depressed or like anxiety or something.
Right.
I need respect, I need recalibration, I need rest. So like I don't know, I
Yeah.
added the respect word in there, but then I think I switched it up with another word. But anyway.
No, that's fine.
But yeah, I think just like that's I don't know, that's something I've been working on is this whole 3R thing and then there's like other words that are like the same letter and stuff, but
Right.
been trying to write it down, but yeah,
I mean,
I think I think we just need to know that we're only human, so
mental health awareness, bro. I'm telling you, mental health is key. It's important. People don't realize how important your mental health is until it's too late.
right.
You got to prioritize it. I'm telling you, when you start prioritizing your mental health and just your health of your body in general, your life feels better. Like I've definitely felt a lot better in those terms. My mental health is not complete, like it's not where I want it yet, but like the other part of it is better, and like I've just been feeling a little bit better, but there's just other struggles, that I struggle with, of course, like anybody. um
Hmm.
but yeah, it's just all about patience, time, and just trying to get it done, man. I mean, it's not easy. It takes time.
Yeah, I have to like a lot of times meditate and listen to music and stuff just to block out the the voices of in my head, I guess, per se, to like that are telling me that I need to do something, I need to do something, and it's like
Right.
it's not even that big of a deal. I'm literally like waiting on other people, and like there's people that are like so much slower and slacking
Yeah.
on the other end, and I'm like sped up, and I'm like, I want to get this done, 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 and like it's like it doesn't even matter, like,
I know. I feel
but
you.
yeah, it's crazy. And then like sometimes I'll sleep and like my brain is still like working like clockwork and like the gears in my brain are still going and I'm like I don't know what to do, but it is what it is.
We're human, man. Like you said, we're human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get to the point where there's this one podcast they're talking about magnesium and chamomile
Magnesium.
and
Yeah.
there's this other supplement that's for your I don't know what it's called. But anyway,
No, that's fine.
I was trying to squeeze it out of my brain, but I couldn't think. But anyway, it's there's like these three supplements anyway that help you sleep, and they debunked like melatonin and stuff. And I've been telling all my friends, I was like, don't do
It's
melatonin.
not. It's not where it's
It
at, bro.
sucks.
It's not where it's at.
Yeah,
It's
like
not.
melatonin makes me like lethargic and like weird and like have weird dreams, and then I feel drowsy in the morning, and I just can't do it, man. I can't. I think all that stuff is just a bunch of hooey. Like
Mm-hmm.
even like I mean, to each their own. If they do take pills and stuff for sleeping, but
Some people, yeah.
there's a way of getting into REM sleep and things that you can balance out your body with
Mm-hmm.
that will like help you long term, because if you're feeling if it rolls into your day and then you're unproductive and you're not balancing your sleep with your daytime and the sun and the moon, you know what I mean? Like
It all, dude. It all plays
if
an
you're
effect. It's
if
crazy.
you're crossing that stuff over, then it's like it's not worth it, you know?
Nah, not at all. I feel you, man.
It's
I
just
feel you.
balance. And then even like caffeine and stuff, man, like sometimes
Oh, I'm a
you know, I took a
caffeine
break.
addict, bro. Whew. Oh, it's
You
bad.
know, I took a break from caffeine for a little bit, and then I was just drinking a lot of water. And so I think like I don't know, like I'll try to work on doing it like every 4 days if I can, but I do like there was a week where I was drinking caffeine like mad crazy,
Damn.
and then like my sleep was just not good. So
It can
you got to
affect
be
it for
careful with
sure.
that too.
Yeah, too much caffeine is no good, but a healthy amount. Like I usually do like maybe a cup and a half of coffee maximum a day. I'll never do coffee and an energy drink in the same day unless I'm like dead tired. But usually
Right.
it's one cup of coffee in the morning and I don't even drink it all the way, and then sometimes I'll get one later in the day. But and then if it's an energy drink, which is rare, but if I have one, it's just one energy drink for the whole day and it keeps me awake. So, um, yeah, I try hard not to do too much caffeine, but I have it every day because like I just got addicted to it. So, um, I mean, I can go a day without it. Like I have it, just I get little headaches now. So,
Yeah, and then you start getting caffeine headaches. Yep.
yep, yep.
So that's why you gotta like balance it out with water and then like
It
dilute.
it sucks, dude. So,
Yeah, and
uh,
then once you get on that caffeine kick, then it's like, yep, you gotta keep doing it. It's crazy.
yeah,
Or go through the withdrawals of it for a while or whatever. But
seriously, dude.
I have a friend that they like are always like caffeine, no caffeine, and I'm like, just give yourself grace for like whatever, like
Mm-hmm.
just do it when you can, when you need to, but then like don't get carried away with it. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, like absolutely. Yeah. Oh my god, sorry. I'm just getting tired. Holy crap.
Yeah,
Oh my
man.
god. This is doing a late night recording if you guys are wondering. But I think we'll call it good there. I think that was
Yeah,
a good second episode, and we'll probably touch more on some stuff on the third one for sure.
sounds good,
We got to
man.
try and get the boy Austin on the third one. I wanted him to get on this one, and unfortunately he's busy, but he's definitely interested. So we might be able to get him on the next one, and all three of us can talk and hang out. I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I don't even think I've ever talked to him. I just texted him before, so
That's fair. Yeah, I know him in real life. We're homies, and he's really cool. And so I think it would be dope if we can all get on a call. I think that'd make a really good podcast.
for sure, dude.
So
Yeah,
we'll schedule that out, and hopefully in the future, maybe within the next month, you guys will see an episode with all three of us. That'd be dope. But
sounds
yeah,
good.
I'm gonna do the thing that I started doing real quick. So at the end of the video, I've been starting to basically say, uh, asking the fans, what do you guys want to see like in the future? Do you guys want more guests? Do you guys want certain people from the past on? Do you want less guests? Do you want um, more podcasts frequently? Like, I just want them to start like telling me like, hey, like, I really like that guest. Like, can you do another episode with him? Or like, maybe do some like gaming or vlogging or something. Like I'm trying to interact more, and so leave a comment on what you guys thought of this episode and other episodes, and if you want to get Elijah back on, just leave it down in the comment, and I guess go from there. It's kind of how I've been,
AKA Pow.
right? AKA Pow Boom Pop. But yeah, I guess I'll leave it at that, and yeah, that's it. I guess until
Sounds good,
next
man.
time, right?
Till next time.
Till next time. All right, it's been the Just for Fun podcast, and I hope you guys have a lovely day. See you later.